Hello everyone and welcome to another Nintendo Direct discussion video. It's finally time. We are getting a new general Nintendo Direct after waiting for more than half a year at this point, and now I'm going to go over my final predictions and thoughts on what we could potentially see revealed tomorrow. After the Direct, I will upload my reaction video, so if you don't want to miss that, please consider hitting that subscribe button. First off, I'm going to quickly discuss two things I feel aren't extremely likely, but I feel could come out of left field in this Direct. I think it's finally time we see a new Star Fox game, as it hasn't had one on Switch. And also, I think it's finally time for themes. We've had folders, and we've had Bluetooth headphone compatibility, both of which took way longer than they needed to come out, so I think it's finally time for themes on Switch too. Now I'm going to talk about the obvious one, which most people probably clicked the video to hear my thoughts on. Breath of the Wild 2. It has to be here. If it's not, then I'd say we can expect another delay for this game, because if they wait until a Direct early next year to give this game a full blowout reveal, with the title and everything, I feel the game will have a marketing cycle that's far too short for a game with this magnitude of hype surrounding it. I think we either see a trailer for this game, or more likely an announcement for a Direct for the game in the coming days or weeks. Next, I think we can expect to see Wave 3 of the Mario Kart DLC. Because even though it wasn't long since the last wave, they've still got 4 more waves to go, and if it's not this wave which releases close to another one, then at some point it's going to happen anyway, simply because of how long Wave 2 took to come out, and they have their deadline of the end of next year to release all the waves. So yeah, I think it's pretty likely we see the next wave of this Direct. This is kind of where my solid ideas end. Apart from these, I'm not really sure what else we could see here, to be honest. We know we didn't have a proper presentation around summertime this year because of the lack of E3, which makes me think we could see 2 massive reveals here. One of which would have been revealed at E3, and one which would have been the big finale reveal at this presentation. Simply going off of my predictions from the start of the year, I'm going to say we see Metroid Prime 4 here, which I predicted would be the big reveal at E3, and we'll also see a reveal for the next 3D Mario. I also think it's possible we see a new Donkey Kong game here, as it's been so long since Tropical Freeze. Whatever it is, the people who made Odyssey are making something, and so I think it's either Mario or Donkey Kong. I think there also could be some smaller reveals, like a trailer for the Xenoblade 3 DLC Wave 2, which is slated for the end of the year, as well as a release date for the special edition items in the regions which they haven't been released in yet. They could give us GameCube on NSO, as it's been a while since N64 games now, and they're constantly trying to add value to the NSO expansion pass, so I'd say this is pretty likely. Another idea I've seen thrown about is the one about Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD ports, which I'm not 100% sure we'll see at this Direct, because Breath of the Wild 2 is meant to be early next year, and I think the marketing of these games would clash with Breath of the Wild 2. But if Breath of the Wild 2 is delayed until later next year, then I think they're more likely to show up at this Direct. It's also possible we see a reveal of a completely new IP. Nintendo did very well with Splatoon late in the Wii U's life cycle, so maybe they'll give it a go again now it's late in the Switch's life cycle. And now is definitely a right time to do it, with most Nintendo franchises having had their games on Switch at this point. Not sure what it could be, but I'm definitely interested in the possibilities. Or maybe instead of making something completely new, they'll have another go at a newer IP back from 2017, which was a little underwhelming. That's right, I'm talking about a sequel to ARMS. Would it be cool? Yes. Would I pop off? Yes. But do I think it's super likely anymore? Not really. We could also potentially see a trailer for the Mario movie, since it's been a year since we saw the voice cast. But I think there's rumors going about of it getting delayed until holiday next year rather than spring next year, so maybe not. Oh, and I don't know much about rumors, as I've been a bit out of the rumor and leak loop as of recent, but I'm pretty sure a brand new Fire Emblem has been rumored for ages, and I know a remaster of Metroid Prime has been too, so I guess there is potential of seeing those. Fire Emblem could also easily take, like, one of the blowout massive reveals instead of the next 3D Mario, Donkey Kong, or Metroid, because, I mean, Three Houses was huge, so I'd say that's also pretty likely. Anyway, that concludes my discussion for tomorrow's Nintendo Direct. If you enjoyed, please consider liking the video and subscribing so you don't miss any of my Nintendo Direct content in the future. Thank you very much for watching, stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next one.